Alright guys, I'm back. Ooh, my shoulder just popped. Alright, so we are back in Final Fantasy XI today. Let me click a thing over here. Get clicked. Okay. So yeah, we're back in Final Fantasy XI today. I think the last time we left off... Let me turn off the monster cat and turn on the music. I think the last time we left off, we were doing Dynamis Zarkabard, and I had to go farm up some pieces of gear. I farmed that all up. Yeah. I think that was on Thursday. I've been playing over the weekend, doing some stuff. Most of the things that I've been doing have been farming notorious monsters. I've been trying to knock through... If we go to the quests here. The combat region. I've been trying to get through these. So I have done a lot of that. Done quite a bit of it, in fact. I forgot that today, this morning, I could have gone and done this one. You can only fight this notorious monster during a new moon, I believe. And I think that was this morning. I don't think it's currently a new moon in the game anymore. But yeah, I've gone through like quite a lot of these things. Just knocking out things, just things to do. Not trying to progress the story, just knocking out content that I could do. Just for fun, yep. Because I've never done it before. There's also quests where you have to have a certain amount of the, of those things done. One of the NPCs in Lower Juno. You have to have a certain amount of them done in order to complete her quests. So, yeah. Hello, Walmart door greeter. So yeah, I've been doing that off camera. Just getting some stuff knocked out. Today we're gonna be doing Chains of Promathia missions though. I need to get through this. I think the last time we left off on that was a little bit ago before we started doing the Dynamis. Let's see, what did we do? We got to... Was it the Minotaur? And then we couldn't get through the door because I had to farm up a key. Well, I farmed up the key and I did everything except for talk to the NPC to complete that quest, if I remember correctly. So we're gonna go... Well, let me load up the... Load up the mission information so I know what I'm doing here. Alright. Yeah, distant beliefs. That was what we were doing. And we just had to go back and talk to the final NPC. Oh, that was the Aqueducts is where we were. We have to go talk to Justinus, J9, top floor of Tavnazia Safehold. Let's go do that. That's the first time I've seen you playing this game life. Hashtag hype. What? We've played this on stream a few times. Usually at the end of our normal broadcast, like as extra bonus content. So we're going to Tavnazia. Where is Tavnazia in here? Right there. We need it on the 3rd floor. Is this the 3rd floor? It might be. So yeah, we're gonna try and bust through as many of these missions and fights as we can. I want to progress through this. We are kind of limited in what we can do with Rhapsodies of Vana'diel until we get through this. We also have to get through Treasures, the next expansion after this, to progress a little bit further beyond that too. You've been thinking of doing it, but you haven't yet? Yeah, well, some of the notorious monsters are fun. Apparently, there's quite a few of them on that list where people have to camp them specifically for like their one of the weapons. I can't remember. I can't remember the name of the weapons that you have to do it. It's the not Esha, the Abyssia weapons. Is it Aeonic? Maybe. Anyway. So, like, I was able to team up with some people, and as long as you're just in their party while they're farming it or you're helping them camp it or whatever, like, you still get credit. So it's... Some of those are kind of easy like that. So we're supposed to find an NPC called Justinus. I don't know where this guy is. Let's find him on He's right here. Oh, he is down there. This guy. It doesn't want me to talk to him. Oh, okay. We got the cutscene. I can't believe you actually managed to slay that beast. Yeah, the Minotaur was quite difficult for us. I want this NPC, I forget her name, but she's a great bard. Trust. I want her back. Olmia? That's right. I'm pretty sure she gives me double march, whereas Joachim only gives me like 1 march and an accuracy bonus no matter what. Like, I prefer having her as my bard. Must go faster. The problem is you're from Austria, Europe, and it's midnight. You have to get up at 6 for school. Well, I mean, do you have school right now? School in the middle of summer? I guess it's possible. That sucks, though. Is this broken? I broke it. Great. What do I... Why is this not working? What am I trying to do? I'm trying to progress this cutscene. It's like frozen. Tapping out, tapping back in. No, I'm like clicked in, like I can type. This cutscene is just broken. I can press escape, log out. You cannot use this command at this time. Shut down. Exit. If I'm using Windward, some cutscenes are broken. Yeah, I've run into that problem before, but normally the cutscenes were broken like when it goes to a black screen. Well, I guess we're just gonna kill it and reload it. I mean, there's not much else that I can do. Hopefully, I won't get stuck in one of those things where it's like trying to get me to log out or whatever, and I gotta wait like forever to get back into the game, because I've had that happen before. But this is the first time I've had an issue where it actually just locks up like that. I've seen the issue before with cutscenes not working with Windower, where like it tries to transition between scenes and it like fades to black and then it never comes back out of a fade from black. But I've never seen it like freeze up in the middle of a cutscene like that. give me 1 second while we get loaded back into the game again. Hopefully it'll let me right back in. Trying to log back into this game is obnoxious. You have to go through the play online viewer and put in your password and then click all these different things and wait for the play online viewer to respond and load and... Ugh. Okay.
In ages past, a sentient jewel,
Let me right back in, that's good. Okay. Can I get into this cutscene again? If it freezes again, I'm just gonna spam through it like I did before. If it freezes up again, we're just gonna have to try it without Windower. Which I really don't want to have to try and figure out how to do that. The POL viewer is also still super loud when you put in your password. See, I just changed the volume of the program itself, including Play Online with the Windows volume mixer. It's like at 10%. So I have all the volume at 100%, but like Windows is only playing at 10%. 100% in-game. Hopefully this does not lock up again because I don't want to have to watch this cutscene a third time. Not like I'm really watching it. Are we further? No, because it was like at this point where it froze up with these 3 Tarus here. Is it freezing up again? Absolutely did. That's great. Okay. Well, we will have to try one more time, but this time... Turn that off. How do I do this? I've been playing with Windower for so long, I don't remember how to load it without. Yeah, I think I got it. Is it 60 FPS that's doing it? We'll try without Windower running. Maybe it is the 60 FPS, I don't know. This game is just so janky sometimes. Like, most of the time it'll run fine, but it does have problems in the cutscenes sometimes. Big hypno, small hypno. I mean, I can change the FPS on the fly. If you think it's a 60 FPS, or yeah, if you think it's the 60 FPS thing, we can try that. I'd rather play with Windower enabled. We'll give it one more shot here. Let me relaunch it again. I gotta find the command to do it though. Got it. Oop. Copy my password. Yeah, it's definitely a weirder issue than I've seen before, so it could very well be an FPS issue that's causing this particular problem.
So the legend says.
It's one of those things, like, I set it to 60 FPS once and I don't remember because it's not like a very common command. So I have to do config frame rate divisor. 0? No, that is the real wrong one. 2. Is that right? Oh my god, that looks bad. That's gotta be it. Wow. This game is terrible. Isn't there like a button you can press to see the frame rate? I don't know. /FPS 1? I don't think that does it. I'm using Windower, not whatever you're talking about. So we'll try it like this. It looks very terrible. F11 just turned on and off like the lighting thing. I press F12 as well. Yeah, this game looks super choppy after playing it with 60 FPS for so long. It looks so bad with 30. Like, I'm sure you get used to it or whatever, but definitely you can tell the difference. All right, coming up to the part again. Hopefully I won't have to keep doing this for like every cutscene. This is the first time I've had the issue, so. Seems to work now. How'd you set the FPS to 60? There's a plugin called config. Show FPS. I don't see it on here. I might not have a plugin installed for that. So anyway, it's, what is the command? Frame rate divisor 2? No, 1. 1 makes it 60, 2 cuts it in half to 30 or 29.97 or whatever that is. But you have to have the config plugin in order for that to work. Okay, so we got that settled. We're done with Promethea mission 2 with 3. So now we can move on. Head to the walnut door at the top floor of the Tabnazian safe hold for our cutscene. My pants look silly. They do look a little silly. They are, item level 119 pants that I was given as I was leveling up ninja. I was in the Esha Zeta zone and somebody's like, hey, you're the only ninja here. You want these? They're in the loot pool. I was like, sure. So they gave them to me. I got those, and I also got these gloves too. They're not really great stuff, and you can augment them with like more enchantments or whatever, but I just put them on because I was given them. But yeah, they do look a little silly, I think. I could probably do like a lock style and put on my ninja artifact gear. It doesn't matter to me though. Walnut door. Is this not the right walnut door? There might be another one. It might be the other side. There's a bunch of walnut doors, if I remember correctly. I might not, though. Hybrid Avenger 69 just subscribed to the channel with Twitch Prime. Hybrid Avenger, welcome. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Is it this one? This must be the one. So you finally decided to show up. It was only like 3 minutes, calm down. No props, just remembered about your free sub, nice. A white-haired boy? That's strange. Are you sure you don't mean a tall blonde chick? Sock, you're going to bed? Alright, we'll see you later. I'm the abhorrent one. I thought you talked to me like you'd be punished by the goddess. That guy looks like he's seen a few years. Definitely looks like he's seen a few years. Okay, so we got our mysterious amulet back. So we need to go to the dilapidated gate at I-11 in Miseru Coast. I don't know how to pronounce French words. Miseru, maybe? I don't know. Return to Tavnazian Safehold and approach the bridge on the main floor for another cutscene. Okay, so we have to go out here. That's on the bottom floor, I think. No, is it on the bottom floor? It's on the middle floor. We can just warp down there, right? Would that be faster? I should probably make use of these telepoints. You can't stay long, you're dealing with children. It's understandable. Wait, this took me to the... I would have thought they would have labeled it like first floor, second floor, third floor, but apparently it's like 3, 1, 2. Weird, okay. I guess like you come into this place on the main floor, so that's number 1, and then it's just randomly 1 and 2 for the upper and lower portions. Alright, we need to go out this way. Now, I don't know if I'm supposed to go out the upper exit or the lower exit. I feel like maybe it's the lower one. Because they take you to different portions of the zone, and you can't get... You have to go like all the way around to get to the other spot. This wants us to go to I-11. Okay, we're at the right spot. Right? Oh, I did find out though. You know, I'm having problems seeing like the letters at the top of the map. You can press, that's the close bracket key or close square bracket to turn that off. And it makes it easier to try and tell where I-8 is, for instance. Or I guess we want I-11, right? So we're at the wrong one. I-11. No, that is the right one. Okay. When you hear those sounds, it just reminds you of a PS2. The menu sounds, that is. Well, I mean, it's the PS2 era game. I still think this game has a lot of playability. Like, I thoroughly enjoy playing this still. It could use like a complete graphics overhaul, and the UI definitely could be refreshed. But as far as the gameplay and the amount of content that is in this game, I still think this game's a winner. The crab looks hilarious. Yeah, it's awesome. One of my favorite mounts. Am I gonna do any of the new endgame content after you get more gear? Probably. I mean, I guess it depends on how long I play the game. Like, to get to where I need to be to do the newest endgame content is gonna be a little bit of time. I don't know if I'm still gonna be interested in continuing playing by that time. And I will need to find a group to do it with. You can't just do it solo. You'll be happy when the 7 remake comes out? Yeah, that's... Oh, did we just freeze up again? No. It all began with a stone, or so the legend says. In ages past, a sentient jewel, enormous and beautiful, banished the darkness. Its many-colored light filled the world with life and brought forth mighty gods. Bathed in that light, the world entered an age of bliss until, after a time, the gods fell into slumber. That world was called Vana'diel. Our world. Vana'diel. Yeah, I heard that 7 remake is not going to be coming out until like 3+ more years or something. Next year? I don't know about that. I wouldn't hold my breath. You wish to know the name of the song? It's called The Lay of the Immortals. Passed down through the Tabnazian Cathedral since ancient times. This guy with that funky glass or whatever that is he's wearing. You're guessing 2020? That was my guess for the next Skyrim, or I guess Hammerfell. The next Elder Scrolls, I should say. However, this age will not last. The great bane will devour the fair land of Vana'diel. The ancient seal will be broken, awakening nightmares of ages past. A tragic age of darkness will reign, and yet the gods will not wake from their slumber. That world was called Vana'diel. The memory of the crystal is the memory of Vana'diel. No one, mortal or immortal, can warp the truth of these words. Hello, Assetacraft. Is that how the song ends? No, the song continues. But the next verse is beyond the limits of your mortal voice. Kingdom Hearts 3 has a release date. Half-Life 3 confirmed. Okay, so now that we've done this, we need to go back to the Vana'diel safe hold and approach the bridge on the main floor for another cutscene. You will once again receive your mysterious amulet back. Didn't I already get it back? Obtain key item, mysterious amulet, right there at the very top. Didn't I already get that back? I was considering if I should go get the book warp and the telepoint over there. I guess I could, and then I can warp back to Vana'diel safe hold. It's one of the things I've been trying to make sure that I do when playing this, since we're on a new character here, is every time I enter a zone that's got different warps and stuff, to grab those so I don't have to like travel through that zone again. Another thing I've been doing, there is a proto waypoint that you can get in Juno where you can warp to like various different things. I've gone through and I've done all of them, except for the ones that I can't do. Like there's one in one of these coming up areas, the dilapidated gates, like Ryvern or however you pronounce it. There's one through there that I could not get yet because I hadn't progressed to the story to unlock that area. And then there's another one, I think in Old Town Mavopolis, which we'll be visiting later on as well. I can get there now, I just didn't. Yeah, there's that telepoint up there is for Asura, I think. I just haven't been through the zone at all. There's really not a lot of reason to. Time to head home, have fun. All right, great monkey. We will see you later. Thanks for hanging out. The book's over here, I think. Right? Yeah. Hello, Mav. How are you today? Ooh, these things. These are monsters I wanted to fight when I was leveling up the first time because they were fairly easy to get to. What level are these things? 84? Okay. This brings back some memories for you. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, this is one of those games that I played for quite some time. Like, I didn't put in a stupid amount of time into it, but this was a game that I played over the course of about 3 years. Like, while I had a normal job and before I started doing YouTube and things like that. I decided that I wanted to play back through this game and check out how it is now with all of the updates that have happened. Like, I kind of was playing for a while and I put it down, then I came back and I caught back up and I put it back down again. But I wanted to start like brand new. The home point's down here, isn't it? Yeah. So we're on a new character. Going through all the story missions. Unlocking all the things. Let's go to Vana'diel safe hold. So I'm pretty familiar with the game. Like, I've done pretty much everything in it except for the newest endgame content. Just not on this character, though. Where is it? Vana'diel. Hello, Nero. Leveling up the first time, that's about sums up how you played it, though you were playing well in uni. Yeah, originally when I played it, like, leveling was super slow. You had to have parties, and you'd only get like 200 XP per kill or whatever, right? That's how a lot of people remember this game. It's no longer like that. With Rhapsodies of Vana'diel and the XP cap unlock or whatever, like, you can generally get about 1000 XP per monster and do it solo too. You got as far as Matt, and then you got screwed about 3 times. Ah, yeah, those Matt fights can be rough if you're not prepared. What job were you on when you fought Matt? Some of them are rougher than others. You remember playing it many years ago? Can't remember if you got into 11 or WoW first. Well, 11 came out before WoW, but I think by the time it came to the United States, they were both released about the same time? Not sure. I'm actually not very familiar with early WoW. You picked probably about the worst one for Matt. You were Red Mage. Red Mage is pretty rough. It's like you have to fully buff up, and then you had to chain spell, I think, Blizzard 3. And you had to do it 6 times, and if you couldn't get it those 6 times off, you were done. Like, it was pretty rough. On my first character, on my main guy, before I restarted on this one, I leveled up a lot of jobs for Matt's cap. You had to defeat him on, like, the 10 starting main jobs or whatever. So like White Mage, Ranger, Samurai, Ninja, like all of those. I leveled up all the jobs that I didn't level up to max level to 66, because that's the earliest that you can fight them. So I experienced all of those different fights. But yeah, I ended up achieving Matt's cap. That was my goal. Getting, was it like +6 to every stat? That was really awesome at level 75. Now that they raise the level cap beyond that and have eye level gear, like, it's garbage, because like you see these gloves that I'm wearing, that would just stomp that cap into the ground. Plus it adds in like all these other things. I mean, these gloves aren't really great either, but like pretty much any gear that's eye level just makes it look like trash now, unfortunately. But that's just the way the game goes. You know, you're playing WoW in 2008 or 9, and you think 11 came at the same time? No, 11 came out in the United States in 2003 or 2004, something like that. You might be remembering being released on Xbox 360 at that time, because I think it came to 360 in 2006, which is about the time I started playing, because my roommate got it for the 360 and I got it for PC at that time. It came out in 2003, a little bit before WoW. Okay. All right, so we got that cutscene. Did it say we got our mysterious amulet back, or is this thing wrong? I think that thing's wrong. Okay. So our next is Ancient Vows. This is gonna be easy. Head to the dilapidated gate at F7. Which one's F7? Wanna know which exit we gotta go out of. Oh, are we going to a different zone? No, we went to this one, F7. Oh, okay, never mind. We're actually entering the other zone that I need to go to. I was just considering, would it be faster for me to warp to a new home point? No, I don't think it would be. It might be. It might be faster to warp to that home point. Where's that home point listed under? Tabnazian Archipelago. Hello. Archipelago. You can't have been playing any MMOs prior to 2007, as it was mid 2007 when you moved houses and you were able to get dial-up at 1.5 megabit ADSL. I mean, it might have came out on Xbox 360 in 2007. I honestly don't remember. Where are we going? Oh, it might be the same distance. I don't know that if this was going to be any faster. We have to go to F7, which is not really connected to anything. It might have been faster just going from the safe hold. I don't know. Definitely no difference in speed. The book might have been the closest one, but it's too late now. If I try and warp away and go to the book, it might as well just kept going. Can you suggest a game? I mean, sure, I guess, but I can't guarantee that I'll play anything. Orbital. I don't think I've ever heard of that before. A game where you're on a planet. Well, that just describes pretty much every game, doesn't it? Can't say I know too many games where you're not on a planet. And shoot lasers and other forms of weapons at other planets. Do you ever set foot on Earth in Halo? I guess that's true, because you're on the ship, you get woken up from cryo, you reach the Halo ring, you blow it up. Do you go back into cryo at that point? What happens at the end of Halo 1? You go through like a slipstream thing, don't you? Do you head back to Earth? Because that's where Halo 2 starts. You head back to Earth, and then the Covenant follow you. Isn't that Halo 2? Because, I mean, technically, kind of get back to Earth? It's been so long since I even thought about the story of Halo 1. My goodness. It's a good game. I want to play through those again. Except EVE Online. Okay. Okay. You got me on that one, Aestheticraft. You can't hear what's going on due to work, but good luck with COP. Thank you, Mickey D. Whoa, what the hell happened here? This was one of my favorite areas in the game, at least at the time, just because of all the random floaty bits. It just seemed like, it just seemed really interesting to me. Proceed onward. So we need to kill fire drakes for 2 giant scales. I probably should have came on thief. Not coming on thief was kind of a mistake. Hopefully it won't take too long for us to get the drops. She found us, and boy does she look mad. And boy does she look ugly, wow. A game that's not on a planet is Cube 1. You're on a vessel orbiting a planet. Sinal? Or is it Sinal? Just sub to the channel with Twitch Prime. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate your support. Oh man, the hippogriffs. Those are always a big pain in the butt because those have true sight. And I think they'd aggro you at pretty much any level that you could go through this area. Was this a level cap zone? I feel like these are like level cap 50. I think these are level cap. Is it Sinal or Sinal? You gotta tell me where that syllable break is. Because I said it both ways and then you said I got it right. So, yeah, this must have been like, well, maybe this is level cap 40 actually. I did play through Subnautica, yep. I need a map of this place because it is super confusing without one. Where are we starting at? Okay, right here. Got it. Do I have, I do have the map. Okay. Oh, we're on the wrong island. No, this is the same way we want to go. Like Sinal. Okay. Yeah, Subnautica was pretty fun. I mean, it seemed like a one and done kind of game for me. But it was pretty fun. A lot of those story-based games are, I mean, yeah, there's like free roaming around and you can kind of build and stuff, but honestly, it's a story-based game. And like, once you know the story, there's really not a lot of reason to continue playing it, in my opinion. Not to say that you have a different opinion, you might like playing it. So anyway, we're looking for fire drakes. We need to kill them for giant scales. We have to trade giant scales to certain of those like warpy things in order to get past certain areas. Hopefully, luck holds out in our favor and we get the scales because I don't have thief. Oh, I don't have the job equipped. 1 for 1. We need 1 more. You're looking for it on YouTube but didn't find it? It should be on my YouTube archive channel, Hypnotized Live. Because we streamed it. I did not do a YouTube series on it. 2 for 2. Do these drop 100%? Maybe. Where are we at? I'm pretty sure I see where we need to go. Yeah, there should be archives on Twitch. I do tend to highlight all of my videos, like the entire live stream, which should keep the video permanently undeleted. If you don't do that, Twitch only holds onto them for 60 days, I think, if you're a partner, and then it deletes them automatically. You might try, instead of looking through the videos, there should be like the collections. That might get you to where you need to be faster. Because I try and add all the videos to collections, like YouTube playlists. The guys following him is bots or players? They are NPC party members. So the way this game works, when it was originally released, you could team up with other players to kill things, to level up, to do missions, whatever, right? Since then, the player base has slowly declined, but they didn't want to make the game so it's like completely solo. They wanted to make it so you still had to have a party, so they made these NPC, what they call trusts, that you can summon and fill in your party. So they all have different roles, like we have our tank, we have our healer back here, and then, you know, a damage dealer, a DPS, samurai. But yeah, they're all computer controlled, I guess you could say. Now, it said we needed 2 scales, but I'm looking at this and I'm not seeing where we need 2 scales. Maybe I should read ahead and make sure I'm not going to do the wrong thing. Make your way to the unstable displacement at G10. That's where I'm currently heading right now. Okay. But yeah, I don't see it marked where I need more than 1. G10. Oh, there is a home point. I definitely want to go back there and grab that. Can I use my mount here? I feel like I can't. We'll try. It does not want to use it. I did not realize there's a home point here. I should have looked closer at this map. Let's grab that. That'll be quicker next time. Oh, but we are on Ninja, so I can switch over to my Ninja boots and go 25% faster. It's nighttime on Ninja. Let's go. A little bit faster movement speed. Where's this home point? Yeah. Impenetrable bush. Okay. Zoom! Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit faster. It's not like super fast. You can definitely tell that the footsteps are faster, though. That is the fastest single piece movement speed in the game, I believe. I think everything else is like 12 or 15%, or there might even be 17% gear, but Ninja gets 25%, but only during nighttime. All right, so we got to make our way all the way around this little chasm here, or I guess valley or whatever. We're heading down to G10. I guess I should have realized that we wouldn't be able to use our mount here. It's another zone, a dungeon zone or whatever with no music. That's usually the giveaway. If there's no music, you can't mount. Almost there. Cloud Hippogriff. What are you? Level 45. Those were kind of tough when you were level cap 40. I think this is the unstable. Yeah, unstable displacement. So we have to trade at one of these giant scales and it'll like change. There we go. There we go. But oh no, I do see where we have to use the other giant scale. It's on this island as well. Okay, so we have to go to the far west end of this island and trade one more giant scale. I was looking at that map a little bit incorrectly previously. Atomic clusters, I remember these. This is where you could get the, oh man, that one samurai sword. I remember getting that. I want to say Soboro, but I could be incorrect. Anyway, that was a fun fight trying to get that back when this was all still level capped. I think Soboro, I think that is correct. Might not be the correct pronunciation. Okay, so we have to go to the one that's in the northeast corner of this island, and then that'll warp us over to where our battlefield is. All right. I believe there's another home point over here as well, although I could be wrong on that, but I think there is. Is there? No, I guess not. Is there a home point in Monarch Lynn? I feel like there's a faster way to get here than running through this zone in the future. Maybe it's through the other area, Site B. Yeah, there definitely does not appear to be a home point here. Okay, so we got here, head straight north and pass through the displacement into Monarch Lynn. As with the Spire areas, this area is uncapped, so use time to prepare. When you are ready, check the displacement, enter the battlefield. Ancient Vows. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. We're just gonna stomp all over these guys. They're not gonna know what hit them. Which battlefield would you like to enter? You only have one available. I feel like since these guys are gonna be like level 40 or 45, we're gonna pretty much one-shot them. It's gonna be kind of sad. Hello, Vexo Wolf. Oh ho, you did end up playing. We memorize watching the stuff do the things? Yes. The Chamber of Eventide? Mod engineer, that's probably a question that you should ask the person that you're asking about. And not ask here. Why is the monster's head so small compared to the body? It's a good question. I never really thought about that. This was a pretty hard fight, I remember. Alright. I think it was 40. I think this was level 40. Because the sewers was 42. And the monsters outside were 40 until we got to the later areas and they turned into 45. Speaking of... I should pull out... should pull out my ninja stuff. That ninja skill though, 83. It should be like 400 or something. Alright, we're just gonna go stomp all over these guys and call it a day. Not a one-shot. Confirmed, not a one-shot. I kind of want them all to be facing towards me so I get parries off. Not that I'm really afraid of them to do too much damage to me, but if I can parry their attacks, it's just going to be better overall. Hello, Sweeney. Didn't even get enough TP to weapon skill. Yeah, kiting this fight. Oh man, this was such a rough fight at the level cap. The first 2 to 4 chapters were awful. They were, but they also gave you that great sense of accomplishment when you defeated it, like with your group of friends who were helping you do it. But yeah, these, like especially before they added in, was it the level sync and the item level sync, where like your gear wouldn't just disappear because you were too low a level to wear it anymore. Man, I spend so much time in this zone. Ugh. Getting all the neck pieces and stuff. At the time I was doing C, I was also Beastmaster, and the axe that you could get, they occasionally attacks twice, I think, with the stones. I forget, oops, I pressed the wrong button. I forget what that was called, what the weapon was. It was one of the golden weapons you get off one of the bosses here. Like, that was so good. You could just do so much damage as a melee output. I'm kind of looking forward to getting through all of COP and getting access to Limbus or whatever, so I can finally get my brutal earring, which we're only gonna have for probably not very long until we upgrade to something that's, you know, a lot better. But I already bought the 75 ancient beast coins for that. without really thinking it through at the time. I was thinking I was just gonna buy those ancient beast coins and just go get the earring right away, but I forgot that I had to get all the way through COP first. That axe, that's what you got in Tabnazia from that guy. You're trying to remember what you constantly were getting there yesterday. Yeah, you had to go and trade in organs for whatever the stones were that got consumed with that. I guess? I can't remember. It's been so long. I can't remember the weapon. If your gear is set up a certain way, you can make Suppa or Brutal work with your build? I feel like, though, there's the 299 earrings, Steel Flash, and something else. But you need both of them equipped, and they give you, like... Is it 5% double attack, or maybe 10% double attack, plus attack plus? Like, I feel like those earrings just outshine both of them. Chapter 3, A Transient Dream. Virtue Stones, that's what it is, and Jailer Axe. That sounds right. Hey, it took us back to Gustaberg. Okay, so we are on Call of the Worm King. Wait, we have to go to the airship dock? Really? Why can I not press escape? Did I not click in? I clicked in, I clicked out, I guess. How about this? After the mammoth fight, you will appear in South Gustaberg near the lighthouse. Make your way to the airship dock in Port Bastock. Approach the departures entrance for a cutscene. So we'll just warp back to a home point and warp to right where we need to be. Where do you go and solo XP at 99 for job points and all that? You want to go Esha. Do you have eye level gear? If you don't have eye level gear, you're gonna want to go get eye level gear. Go get your Sparks gear, the 117 stuff. But yeah, you want to go to Esha Zeta and go kill the lizards and the boogurds or boogards or however you pronounce those. I don't even know. Another thing I would recommend, Tom, since you're on Blue Mage, I assume you're dual wielding. You could go, if you haven't gotten access to Seeker's area, I would go do that. You can trade in your copper Amen certificates for whatever the currency is, bailed or whatever. You need like 3,000 of it, and then you can get a 119 weapon from the Peacekeepers Coalition there. I would recommend doing that as well. Use your 117 in your offhand and the 119 in your main hand if you're dual wielding. I think we want to go... No, we want to go this one. Yeah, I was rocking a the Sparks weapon in my main hand and just some other weapon in my offhand. Those weapons, the eye level ones, have accuracy on them, and that applies specifically to that weapon because I was always missing with my offhand, but I'd always land the attack with my main hand. So you definitely want the eye level gear in both hands, and preferably the higher one in your main hand. Yeah, I don't think he's got access to Ruan yet. I think he has to go to Zeta. I think he's before I am in the progression. Yeah, like 20 of those copper things from various missions you complete so you can go get that weapon. Yeah, I would recommend doing that as soon as you can. Okay, so we went here, we got the cutscene towards Port Bastock airship dock. Go to the second floor of Metalworks and talk to Sid for a cutscene. Alright. Which one's the second floor? Is it number 1 or number 2? I feel like number 1. I don't remember where Sid is here. Or maybe I do. Do I? Is he like through here and around the corner and in this first room? I don't remember. I feel like he's over here though. I don't see a Sid. Okay, let's look. He is in the center area? That must be at the top of the elevator, right? Well, this is the elevator. Oh, this area. Yeah. Ah, right. Okay. Every time we see Sid in a cutscene, just that bottom, his bottom jaw, there's just something weird about that whole animation. Could use a do-over. He just looks so odd. He's probably like one of the worst designed characters in the game. Is it his mouth is far too up on his face? I don't know, there's just something about it. He likes showing his bottom teeth a lot, that's for sure. So Chains of Promathia is quite long, and I've already gone through the story before. So unless there's like a specific part where I want to read, we're just going to be spamming through the cutscenes. The top of his bottom teeth should be where the top of his bottom lip is. I agree. There's just something off. And I think most of it has to do with his mouth. Okay. So we talked to Sid. Vessel without a captain, Promathia mission 3-2. Enter Neptune's Spire and lower Juno. All right. CoP is notoriously long-winded. Yeah. It's a great story, though. Like, there's a lot of memorable moments, but most of that's probably because I played through this during the level cap. But like the music, I really like the main theme of the expansion pack. I really like a lot of the music in the zones too. Okay, so lower Juno Neptune Spire, very familiar with that. This one, yeah. His mouth hole and teeth definitely don't mix comical though. Yeah, it's just, I can't help but stare every time. It's just, it drives me crazy. There was a thing, like, Square Enix is very bad about fixing graphical issues like that in the game though. The beetles, which were a pretty common monster in this game, had one foot that was on backwards for years. And it wasn't until, like, the game was almost basically in maintenance mode where they decided to fix it. I mean, it's one of those things that doesn't really matter, but when you see it, you're like, wait, that foot's going the wrong way. We have to go to Neptune Spire and talk to who? And click the door to the Tenshoto headquarters for a cutscene. Nothing like triggering chat or the player. But yeah, this expansion definitely is quite a departure from the first one. The first one was like really cut and dry. It's like, okay, go here, go here, go here. You're done. This one definitely, they added a lot more content to it. I think they probably got feedback from the first one. Either that or it's just rushed. But I feel like they got feedback from the first one that people said it was too short. So they wanted to add more to this one. I don't know. But there's definitely a lot of cutscenes and a lot of running around that you have to do. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I don't care about the interaction between Preesh and Aldo. So after this, we have to go to Rulud Gardens and go towards the audience chamber of the palace. I'll receive a cutscene when you reach the stairs. You can now progress past the Rhapsodies of Vana'diel mission Crashing Waves. If you're on that mission, you'll immediately get the cutscene after finishing this mission, since both are in the same place. So I guess that's what we're doing. Audience chamber in Rulud Gardens. She looks spoiled. I can't remember. She's supposed to be like the daughter of a hume and elf. So she's got the long ears, but she looks like a human, I guess. And I think she's also a princess? It seems like most of the characters in this game are, or in the Final Fantasy games are like that. They're always like really important. So current region, audience chamber. That's what you did all day yesterday. Tried to do Rhapsodies and kept being told to go do another mission. Yeah. Pretty much where I'm at right now in Rhapsodies. I have to get through CoP and treasures really to get past it. So there's a lot of missions that you're going to have to do if you're looking to do more Rhapsodies. Hey, there's Tenzin. I think we're meeting him for the first time, even though we've had him as like a trust for a while. I stopped using him as a trust, though. Spoiled confirmed. Oh my goodness. So much text. Who done it? Mango auto hosting. Oh, I was pressing shift, not enter. I moved my hand. I was like, why is this not progressing? Probably because I'm hitting the wrong button. Okay, so we get another cutscene now. Lord Hypno, please forgive my hasty departure earlier. I had some time to reflect on my journey here. Oh, no, I guess we did see Tenzin from the start of Rhapsodies, now that I'm thinking about it. It's about the emptiness threatening to consume my land. I surmise that it is intimately connected to the destructive force that threatens to claim the future, just as Gilgamesh was telling me in Norg. The emptiness will have doubtlessly spread from the Far East, its tendrils stretching over or ever westward. I would ask Irona to tell me what she knows. But this is the first time we've met. I thought myself better prepared for this, so such a future does come to pass, then that means I failed. In my era, you and the master were reverted as heroes of the highest caliber. No, revered, not reverted, revered. It was not any failure on your behalf. When darkness poured forth from the crystal, there was nothing you could have done to stop it. Lord Hypno, I thought you were reading chat there for a moment. Well, I know everybody addresses me as Lord Hypno. So yeah, I was actually reading the in-game dialogue. Heavens be good. There's only one thing we can do. We must protect our world. Lord Hypno, Lady Iroha. The future is ours for the taking, and I swear to fight until I have drawn my last breath. Uh-oh, my butt's glowing again. I hate it when my butt glows. Does that mean to absorb the fire burning in my heart? So she's wearing the proper ninja gear that I don't think I've worn. Well, I won't be wearing until I upgrade it anyway. My presence has caused the wheel of fate to spin. I fear that it may not come to rest on an advantageous position. Yet, should you remain ever unflinching as you tackle this most arduous of journeys, then perhaps my appearance here matters not, and you'll be able to lead us to a brighter future. Master, I shall head to the port while you search for Lady Preesh. Please let me rest here until we meet the Lady Preesh. She doesn't look like she's doing too good. So we got Cypher of Tenzin's Alter Ego 2, which is an upgrade version of his AI, which I don't know is much better than his current one, to be honest. I don't know if I'm going to ever use that. I'll have to check that out a little bit later. Okay, so we got the next cutscene. So we're now on the Road Forks. There are 2 distinct paths to this mission, and they can be done in either order. I wonder at this point, though, if I can do more of the Rhapsodies of Vana'diel stuff. If so, it might be worth doing. So the next Rhapsodies is Call to Serve. Okay, so we have to just zone into Port Juno, and then we should get Prisha's Alter Ego. Definitely seems like something we should do if we can do it. We want to go to Port Juno. I guess Moghouse is fine. You will see the message: the bonds tying you to Altana have strengthened, enabling you to experience all the memories of Chains of Promathia. I don't know why we will get that message, but it says that's the message we should get. Yo, Hypno! I hauled tail as soon as I heard. How do you respond? Barely broke a sweat. Oh, my butt's glowing again. So I assume that's me getting their alter egos. She didn't seem well. All right. So they're off to find her. We got... Yeah, there's that message. Okay, so we got Prisha's Alter Ego 2. I'm not sure what that message means. The bonds tying you to Altana have strengthened, enabling you to experience all the memories of Chains of Promathia. I don't know what that means. It doesn't really explain. It just says you'll get that message. So I don't know. So we go to Upper Juno and examine the Marble Bridge door for a cutscene. Okay. Current region, Upper Juno. Is the Marble Bridge closer? I think it's... Is it upper or lower? Upper Juno. I think it's closer to the Moghouse. I'm not entirely sure though. It opens up all the cutscenes for all the missions beginning to end, whether you have beaten them or not. That's interesting. So I can now view every cutscene even though I haven't progressed that far? But why though? But the why though? Which one's the Marble Bridge? Oh, that's right, it's in this corner. I guess going to the other one, the E, would have been faster, but not by much. It would have been faster though. So that's Marble Bridge. This is such a weird shop. Like, they make it so you can only enter if you're a certain race on a certain day, basically. And there's an NPC in there you can target. How did I just target it? I was able to do it a second ago. There you go. So this one, like, if you run a certain place, you can, like... I forget how it works. I have to move my camera or something. Anyway, there's a way you can talk to this NPC without actually being able to go inside if you do it just right. Maybe you have to go up on these stairs or something. They might have fixed it, or I might be doing it wrong. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Oh, there you go. So you can still buy stuff even though you can't get in there. It's crazy. Anyway, let's get our cutscene. Oh, they're gonna show us the masked man guy again. Back, cur! I cannot be destroyed. Let the darkness fill thy soul. There is no other way. The reckoning is at hand, and you, Tenzin, will lead them there. All hail the hypnotized. Hello, True Freak. Welcome back, Mod Engineer. So she had Phoenix's blessing stolen from her. I think that makes her immortal or unable to die. I guess which is the same thing. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest. Take your advice, don't go to the dentist on Friday the 13th. You just got done with a follow-up root canal. Ooh. Yeah, going to the dentist on a Friday, especially if they're closed over the weekend, probably not a good idea. Let's do it. I do not know, but he muttered something about an astral candescence. That means we have to go to Treasures of Val Urgan to continue on. So I think we're pretty much done with Rhapsodies for a little bit of time. What now? What's that? Can you eat it? I don't think we're gonna do that. Well, hold on a second. So we have to zone into Autogon for cutscene. I guess we can say we can do that. I just kind of want to make sure we're progressing this mission and I don't have to do this later. No, last Friday was Friday the 13th. Okay, so that's, we just had to say that anyway. I thought that was gonna warp us to the next zone. So I don't think we're gonna be able to continue forward with these quests because we haven't done any of those missions yet. So I think we're just gonna jump back to Promathia and try and get these things done. So we have to zone into northern Sandoria for a cutscene? Okay. Hypno responds all the time. Let's not call out other streamers here, please. I don't like other streamers being talked about in my chat, regardless if it's positive or negative. I'm gonna go Sandorian North. Okay, so we have to go to the cathedral and speak with R now. Are we good enough to wear these? I think we have to wait to 1800 before the speed boost kicks in on our boots. I don't know where this guy is. R now? Oh, is he this guy up here at the front? Okay. Whatever, let's go. Come on, speed this up. Okay, so we got that done. So now we need to go to the manuscript room and speak with Chasalavigi, whatever his name is. Manuscript room. This guy. Welcome, travelers. Yeah, I want this to be over with. Let's go. Come on. Not more cutscenes. You wish more MMOs had full voice acting. You think it would help with a lot with the immersive feel? I agree. I like the voice acting that was done in Final Fantasy XIV, but even still, like, more than half of it was text. Like, they should do a better job. I'm trying to think, what other MMOs were full voice acted? I guess Elder Scrolls Online, was that full voice acted? I think Star Wars SWTOR. I think that one is full voice acted. Or at least mostly. But this one has no voice acting. This was before they could really put in that kind of effort into games. Since this was all released on CD? DVD? Maybe DVD. But yeah, they did some voice acting in 14, but they have like so much of it that's not voice acted where it's just like, I can't really get immersed. It's mostly to the point where I just don't even care. I really liked The Witcher 3 with how the voice acting was done in that. Like, it was all done really well, and it all seemed pretty interesting. Where are we going now? Head to Carpenter's Landing via the E6 entrance into Jugner Forest. That's up in this area, I think. By that home point. Let's warp to that home point. Wait, where's... Oh, right there. I couldn't see it. It was on CD, and there was like 5 CDs to use to play the game. Wow. I only ever played this on PC, so I don't know. Oh, you know what? I'm going to the wrong place, aren't I? It says head to Carpenter's Landing via the E6 entrance in Jugner Forest, not from Sandoria. I mean, this takes us to Carpenter's Landing, but I think this is the wrong spot. So we have to go spawn in a notorious monster. E6 entrance in Jugner. Let me look real quick. Okay. Uh-huh. So we want to go to the book warp. Yep, I think the book warp probably would be our fastest option. Whatever it is, let's get out of the bagpipe music. Oh, Sandoria. Alright, we're going to Norvalen? Yeah. Oh, I have a book warp there. I don't know if that's where we want to go, though. I'm going to go... At age 10. I'm going to go here, because I don't want to go to the wrong place and then waste more time. There's multiple entrances to Carpenter's Landing from Jugner Forest. And I don't think that's the right one. I keep forgetting that I don't need to put the me at the end. Most of the spells, like you're casting spells on yourself, you have to put that me thing so it knows you're casting it on yourself. But the mount is always like just a self command, so you don't need to put that on there. So Carpenter's Landing, I think we're going to that entrance right there at that little lake. E6, that's got to be it. Hello, Bob Dave. Sometimes you wish the companion SWTOR would STFU. I was watching Arc Tyrannus play that. And he had one of the characters, one of the female characters, I don't know which one it was, but she sounds so bored and she would constantly be like, this is so much fun. And like the most deadpan, bored sounding voice ever. Why is this game not free? Because games cost money to run. It doesn't have any in-game transactions that pays for it, so there's a monthly service fee for it. Games that are free that have like loot crates and crap like that, I wish will go away. In my opinion, it's a terrible model. I would rather pay for a game that's a good experience than not pay for a game that's filled with things trying to sell me everything. I mean, the game's only like $13 a month, so it's not, it's like 50 cents a day to play the game. It's really not a big deal. Yeah, we would have gone to the wrong one if I went to that book. So where are we going? We're going to H10? That's gotta be this area right here. Yeah, it is. Okay. Do people still play this? Yes. So if I do a search for all players, you can see that there is 1,996 people on this server. We're supposed to speak to a NPC guild. This guy. Okay. Yeah, he's just right over here. Ah, there you are. Oh, I didn't realize we had spawned the notorious monster just by talking to this guy. That's fine. This thing supposedly does 100 fists, but it won't matter. That's it. I think, oh no. I was gonna say, I think I might have to wait for a despawn. How? How could you defeat? Hey, a chocobo. You'll play a fun game over a pretty game any day? Hello, Shazbot. Can you earn Cristeria in-game? I don't think you can. I think that's just a way to pay for the game, not with money. Kind of like, if you have a gift card for Starbucks, you can put money on that, and then like you're paying with that card. I think that's what Cristeria is. Same kind of a deal, except you can just go down to like a game shop or something and buy a Cristeria card, I guess. I've never really paid attention to that. I assume they did that for people who can't have access or don't want a credit card, that they still have a way to play the game. Cristeria sounds like a disease, or I'm sorry, a Krista. I can't remember what, it might just be Krista. Anyway, it's just like points or whatever you can put towards your monthly service fee, but you buy a gift card that has it essentially, and then you add that to your account, I guess. I've never paid attention to it, like I said. So we did that. So now we have to go speak to somebody in southern Sandoria for a cutscene to complete the Sandorian path. All right. I think we can do that. I don't know where this guy is. B6 in southern Sandoria. That's probably one of those reaches of the place that you never go. B6. Yeah, that's over in Count, whatever the heck his name is, Face Manor. Okay. I think that's like the only time you ever head to that place. All the way over here. Put back on our ninja boots so we can move a little bit faster. I think it's upstairs, if I remember correctly. It doesn't say on this. But I think I remember him being in one of these rooms upstairs. Is that him? Oh, that is him. Okay. Or her? Maybe it's a her. All you elven look the same. Yeah, it's a her. If only there was a skip cutscene button. If only. Please tell me if there's more to the story. No, please don't. Please don't tell me if there's more to the story. Okay, I think we're done with this area now. Okay. So that completes a Sandorian portion of this. We can... Man, I got the burps for some reason. We can get out of Sandoria now. And we're gonna go to Winderst. We get away from the bagpipe music for a little while. Enjoy the Tarus and the Mithras instead. We have to go to Winderst Waters? Guess we will go to the Cooking Guild area. Anyway, I'm gonna take a quick break. I need more water. Completely empty. Be right back. This one. All right, I'm back. Nope, this is our daddy's homeland. No, you're wrong. It's our mom's homeland, which means that this is our homeland too. You're hopeless. All right. Those three are pretty funny throughout this. If you have not played this game before or played through this expansion. Okay, so that's done. We need to speak to Obru Dobru at J9 inside the Rhinostery. Where? Is that south? Yeah, South Winders Waters. Is there a home point down there? I feel like there is. Current region, Windurst Waters. Is this the right one? Yeah, that's exactly where we need to go. Okay, good. Good. Now, which side of this is it? Is it this one or the other side? I don't know. It was not the side, obviously. This is the person we're supposed to speak to, I do believe. Okay, so it wants to go speak to somebody in Windurst Walls. You're in Orion at E5 in Windurst Walls. Alright, travel to another home point. Current region, Windurst Walls. We are going to E5. That'd probably be close to here. They offer other quests unrelated to this mission, so you may need to speak with them multiple times to get the right cutscene. Hopefully we get the right one. Is it this one? Koromoru. E5. Okay, so it's the next house up here. All right, talk to me. No, this appears to be the right cutscene. We got the right people in it. Or write to you, as the case may be. Wait, what? I feel like I'm missing out on what you're talking about. Oh, right. No voice acting, so they're writing to me. Gotcha. Okay. It really is unfortunate there is no voice acting. Like, I feel like the story of this MMO is pretty good. And it'd definitely be worth, like, watching the cutscenes if they were actually voice acted out. I mean, it's fine watching through them, too, and reading through them if it's your first time. But like I said, I've done this already before. And in fact, I've done it on my main guy and then two other guys that I was using for triple boxing this game, like way back when, before trust were a thing, so I could do content solo. So I've already done this like so many times. I wonder if you could make a mod to add the voiceover. But then you'd have to, like, you know, have people actually voice acting, which generally speaking is not free. But then there would also be no way to synchronize the voice with the text. I don't know. I don't understand, like, this speech impediment that he's got. It says, calmathy yourself. You're too worked upathy to think straight. Like, who talks like that? Nobody talks like that. So we need to speak to somebody in Winders Waters F10. I know the Taru, like, for the most part, have, like, they add Aru onto the end of their words. It's kind of, like, very childish the way they speak. But I don't understand his little thing he's got going on there. It just doesn't make sense. Winders... Yeah, Winders Waters F10. I'm assuming... Yeah, that's where we want to go. That's close enough. We want to go to the tavern. Is this one the tavern? Rarbtail. This one is... I think this is the tavern. We're looking for... Kayumi? This one. You think Star Sybil and Shantoto are the only Taru who don't add Taru on the end of things? I mean, so far the Taru we were just speaking to and these three aren't really adding that on there, right? But for the most part, most of the NPCs seem to. And it might just be because he's eating. He can't talk funny while he's eating. Like, no, ain't nobody got time for that. All right, so we talked to him. So now we need to go to Winders Waters South. Oh man, I think we'll just run there. Wait, that doesn't connect. We gotta go over this way. Okay, we're gonna be going to... Right. The next spot we'll be able to get to really fast, even though like it's normally very sucky to get there. I went to Ottawa Chasm and I went up the mountain and I got the geomagnetic fount thing. So we'll be able to go to this next spot really fast. Normally this would be a part that sucks. So we're supposed to go to E7. That's over this way. I'm not sure if we have to go up that mountain after we kill this thing, the antlion boss. We might. But anyway, we're gonna warp up there, we're gonna run down, kill the thing, and then probably have to take the warp back up there again, I guess. I'm not sure how this is gonna work. I haven't looked ahead too much. I mean, I've done this before, it's just been a minute since I last done it, so I don't remember. So we're supposed to speak to Hanoi Gomoy? Hamai Gomoy. I don't know. Words. Let's wide scan and see if we can find him. He is in this building. Okay. The door is firmly shut. Right, we have to go up to the back entrance. And up the stairs, if I remember. I think we just enter in with a cutscene immediately. No, we actually can go inside. Oh, there's a guy. I like how they're just going around assuming everyone's their father. You admit you've been to Tapnazia, then these three are obviously your children. Oh my goodness. All right. Head all the way back to Winter's Walls and speak with Yurin Orin. I like how they say it hit all the way back like it's a big deal. I guess that was written before all the home point warps and stuff were around. Although, I guess there really is not a home point warp in this section of Winter's Waters South, which it'd be nice if there was. But there's really no other reason to visit this area other than this specific cutscene. There might be a quest or something that involves this area. I don't know. Anyway, we just need to make it over to this other home point, just right down the road a little bit, and then we can go back to Orin. And then we're gonna be heading to Ottawa Chasm. Which is, like I said, we have a warp there to go to where we need to go, and it's very quick. The story for Tavnazi is super sad, you think, being abandoned during the war and all that. Yeah, I mean, the story is pretty good. Like, there's some sad parts and there's some funny parts, and overall, I say the story for most of the game is pretty good. So we want to go Windurst Walls, did I say? Yeah, Windurst Walls, this one. Hello, Commando. How are you today? Alright, let's talk to you one last time, and then we can get out of Windurst. Okay. So we need to go to Upper Juno? No, Rulude Gardens is where we need to go. Then we can use the geomagnetic fount, or I guess proto waypoint actually is what it's called, to warp to where we're gonna go. Apparently there's a Unity Concord warp that we could take, but I don't know if that takes us where we need to go or not. I'm gonna use this because I grabbed the warp, so. No, wrong one. Juno, Rulude, Blink, go. Alright, so we're gonna go, I don't even know where the warp is. I assume it's just called Ottawa. It is. Alright. Alright, so we need to be pretty much where that line is pointing down on the mountain that we're at. We need to run off this mountain over there. So I guess just over this way. I should probably call out my trusts too. I can imagine they will help out greatly for this notorious monster. It says, okay, so after we kill the antlion, we have to climb up the mountain and we have 1 Earth hour to do it. So I can't just warp away, come back, and then go up. The jewel also immediately break upon mounting. I assume it breaks if we leave the area too. Okay. So now we gotta play Climb the Mountain, which is super fun. I did it yesterday, so it won't be that big of a deal. I think we just run down here. Okay, so loose sand, not through there, is just right around, when we get out of this little hilly area, should just be right around to the left. But man, climbing that mountain, that's one of those things that sucks. If you've never done it before, like trying to learn the path and then not falling off while you do it. Whew. It took me so long to figure it out, and then when I did, there was like some reward you could get for doing it like once a week, like you get an XP scroll or something. So I'd go up there with one of my friends and we just run that like as part of our weekly things we'd do. Must move a little closer. I'm like standing on top of it. There we go. Antlion, let's kill it. I like how the paladin did provoke and then did sentinel and nothing was drawing its attention. Oh, come on with the, you gotta move closer. I'm like standing on top of it. Okay. Climb a mountain, are you sure it's not a Bethesda game? Yeah, just wait until you see this. There's no jumping in this game. Like, you literally have to... This part is ridiculous. Like, if you know what you're doing, it's not that bad, but, like, really expecting people to figure this out. There's like so many paths cut into this mountain, and if you fall off at anywhere, like you pretty much have to start over. I think we go this way. Oh my goodness. Is this right? I think this is right. Yeah, pretty much when you get to a point where you're crawling up like spines and stuff, bones, you're kind of got the idea that you're going the right way, I think. Actually, you know what? Nope, I am going the wrong way. Nope, this is the wrong way. Absolutely wrong way. It's this way. Even though I just got done saying when you're going up the spines and bones and stuff, you're going the right way, that's the wrong way. Don't let me confuse you. We have to wait for this thing, this impassable barrier to go away. King Cobra 51973 just sub to the channel with Twitch Prime. King Cobra, welcome. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate your support. You remember this? You fell off so many times? Yeah, it's ridiculous. Some of these you have to wait for the black stuff to go away so you can pass. It's kind of like a barrier that's invisible, but kind of visible. And some of them, you're like, oh, I'll just wait. But no, you wait and you wait for forever, so you have to fall off here and go around it. There's another one coming up just like that. So like you'd be sitting there waiting for these things, and they're never going to go away. So you have to like fall off and continue on. So bad. I don't think we go up that way. I think we continue around here. Am I going the right way? Am I going the right way? Oh no, we fell! Ah! Okay, we're still on. We're fine. Is this one we wait for? I think this is one we wait for. Yes, we can go right through it. And... oh no, I fell again. Oh, but we're on the right path. This frickin' mountain, man. It's so bad. Longtime YouTube subscriber? Awesome. Well, welcome. Thank you for your support. Glad that you decided to stop by the live stream. Even though we're not playing, would you subscribe to me on YouTube for. I appreciate all the same. I think this is when we just fall off as well. Now we're like really close to the bottom. This is a part where like if you fall off it sucks so bad. Because trying to get back to the starting point sucks. And like you're over halfway there. It's kind of like you want to be running into the wall the entire time so you don't accidentally fall off. I think here we do a switchback. Do we go this way? This does not seem right. Okay. How do I send my trusts away? What's the command? Release. Remove. I want these guys out of my way because I'm going to run into them. It's going to cause a problem. What is it? Return. All. Okay. Do we go up twice here? Oh man. This feels like where we started at the very start, but it is different. Fear the Night says, oh Lord, I remember this. Yeah. Anybody who's done Chains of Promathia has done this, and it's just so bad. Now this, you have to like fall off onto this ledge. Gotta wait for this. Does Rifa all work? Oh my goodness, I got a guy here. If this guy like forces me off, I'm gonna be pissed off. Alright. Yay, we made it! Now we gotta get to the Cradle of Rebirth. Yeah, that's the geomagnetic fount that I got that I was hoping would do what we needed to do. It kinda did, it got us here. But yeah, we need to get over to the Cradle of Rebirth, I believe, to click it. Boop! What's going on in there? What's that all about, I wonder? Uh-oh. Something happened. We're getting a thing. Obtain key item, Mimo Feather, second Mimo Feather, and third one. Is that good? I don't know. Return back to Yorn Orin and Windurst Walls once again. Okay. I'm gonna use my XP ring. So by the time I go and actually get some experience later on, maybe the cooldown will be up. It takes 2 hours to cool down. You just can't sub again until you can solo the whole game with trusts. Yeah, I don't think you'll ever be able to solo the whole game, but most of it up until like the latest game content. Right, we want to go to Windurst. Windurst Walls. Like most of the game, leveling up to 99 and getting your gear, that's fine. All the missions should be mostly fine. I'm not so sure about Seekers all the way. Windurst Walls, this one. But I would say you could probably solo a good 90, if not more, % of the game. I disagree that they should let you solo the whole game. I feel like there should still be some challenging content. You can only play for an hour, so not enough to get help. I see. Your main memories of Ottawa Chasm is being Beast and killing that coarse, notorious monster because it charmed people. That was back before they nerfed Beastmaster. Now you have to have your pet within like 5 distance of yourself in order to issue any commands. It's so bad. I still see people using Beastmaster, but like it's not what it used to be. It sucks. Like it's still pretty powerful, but that distance. Speak with you, Juju, at M6 in Port Windurst. Windurst, Port M6? It's gonna be over here somewhere. You keep trying to use power line internet, but it fails because the IP doesn't go to your PC. I've heard of like internet over like the power lines and stuff, but I've never seen it before. I don't know, it seems dangerous. Well, you just came to sub going back to YouTube videos? All right, we'll see you later. Thank you again for your support. Have fun watching your YouTube videos. There's you, Juju. Hello. Extra, hear all about it. Only need 1 cable that way? I suppose. I would just also imagine with like the current and stuff going through the line, like it would interfere with the signal. I have no idea though. I don't know what the technology they use is. Yeah, it's just in home. Like, it doesn't go through the whole grid. I understand that. Okay, so this is done. Now we need to head to the Opistory and Windurst Waters and speak to somebody else. These missions, they're just so long. They need you to travel. Can you imagine doing this where you actually had to walk to all these places without like any fast travel at all and take an airship to go from Sandoria to Windurst? Because that's what you had to do back in the day. It's like, oh, I have to go to Windurst now? Okay, well, let's wait 15 minutes for the airship and then get on the airship and wait 15 minutes for it to land. It's just like, ugh. So where are we going? Windurst Waters, and we need to go speak to somebody in the Opistory. I don't know which one we have to go to. I guess it is this one. Your parents are looking at getting some internet from the REC. I don't know what REC is. Tosyuka Porika, I guess, is the name of this person. Does not appear to be in here unless it's hiding behind. Ugh, camera, please. Rural Electric Company. You? You. I don't know, is Rural Electric Company like some big name electric company, or is that just an acronym you came up with? I have no idea. I've never heard of that before. So after we're done, we have to talk to one more NPC after this. And then we have to go back finally and talk to Sid. And then we're done with this one thing. Okay, they're out for Juno. Right, so now we need to go talk to Yorn Orin one more time because all the other times we've talked to him weren't enough, apparently. So back to Windurst Walls, and then we go back to Sid. Alright, Windurst Wall, this one. Yes, please. There are many across the USA when you live in the middle of nowhere. I've never heard of a rural electric company. Like, abbreviated like that as in that's the proper name of the place. I'm sure there are electric companies out there in the middle of nowhere to supply people with power, but I've never heard of it like as a proper noun, like that's the name of the company. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, one more cutscene to spam through. It's fixed, I fixed it! You repaired the mirror. Nice. Oh, I think we're leading up to doing the Diabolos fight. I think that's what's going to be next after this. After this section of missions, I should say. I don't think we're going to be doing that like right now. Once we're done with this particular mission, I think we're going to be wrapping up the live stream. I'm getting pretty hungry. That's all I can think about right now is getting some food. All right. We want to go Bastock. Metalworks. Not markets, metalworks. We want to go number this one. This one. So this is Promathia mission 3-3. Oh, there is one more. Yeah, we are leading up to Darkness Name. That's the Diabolos fight. Diabolos. Okay. That definitely was one of the toughest fights in this whole thing. But again, as most of the fights have been, it should be fairly easy for us to get through it. I don't think it'll be able to sleep us or pose much of a threat, although I have no idea how that notorious monster has been written. Maybe it applies its stuff no matter what. I guess we'll find out when we go and fight it next time. His mouth. I can't stop looking at it. It's just so bad. So bad. Okay, so that should complete the quest or the mission. That's Promathia. Exit stage left. Tending aged wounds. Yeah, that's the next one. And that is going to cutscene Lower Juno. We will... Well, actually, we should do that now. Because I'm sure I'm going to go to Juno before the next time. I hate doing, like, story stuff off stream. So let's go knock that one out. Alright, Lower Juno M should be fine. Then I have to go back to Neptune Spire. They use that area like so often. Alright, so they're gonna go take the airships. That's fine. It's all working as planned now. I'll finally retrieve what is mine! You can just hear him with the evil laugh in there somewhere. Alright, so Neptune Spire and click the door to the Tenshoto headquarters. And it closes right in my face. How rude. Ah, Hypno, just the man I wanted to see. Okay, so we finally met back up with Old Man. So Preach was attacked, apparently. Okay. Yeah, we will do this one next time. I am going to go ahead and call this a stream for today. Let me turn down the music here. Or I guess turn off the in-game music. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me today while we played a little FTB Continuum earlier. Some modded Minecraft. We finish off the live stream with some old MMO action, some Final Fantasy 11. Appreciate you guys hanging out and chatting with me while I knocked out some of these story mission cutscenes. For those of you who are new, our normal streaming schedule is Monday through Friday, 12 o'clock noon to 6 p.m. Eastern time. It is a little bit later than that. It's 8:30 p.m. Eastern time right now. So yeah, we went a little bit later so we could do some bonus content. But we will be back tomorrow with some more FTB Continuum. So if you want to see some more modded Minecraft, you know where to be. But that's all I got for you guys for today. I'm going to check out and see if we got anybody who is on my friends list currently streaming. I have an idea of 1 or 2 people who would be. Let's go say hello to Arc Tyrannus, who is currently streaming Modern Skyblock 3. We'll send him a raid, send a little love his way. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks for being awesome. Appreciate all the supports, all the subs, the resubs, the bits. You guys are fantastic people. We will see you next time. Bye-bye, guys.